Hi, this is Rob Glass, Superintendent of Bloomfield Hills Schools, and I'm coming to you on this video podcast, something new that I hope we can do on a regular basis to keep you informed on what's going on here in the school district and to just keep the channels of communication open. As you know, at the last November 2nd election, the school district had two proposals on the ballot. One was for a sinking fund, one was for a bond issue. The sinking fund passed, the bond issue did not. So with the bond issue being defeated, the question is, where do we go from here? There's some people in our community that think that perhaps we're going to just keep coming back with the same proposal, but I'm here to tell you we're not. We've committed to a different kind of process with a firm called Fielding Nair International, who is really a different kind of a company. They're going to help us emerge a community-based consensus decision about how we go forward from here. So we're really starting over. We're really taking a fresh look at what do we really need and what do we have on hand here with our buildings, and can we create something that makes more sense to the entire community as we think about a one high school future. It's clear from our strategic plan and from our economics that, like every business, we've got to right size and we have to do this. But the question is, how do we get consensus about what that looks like in our own community? So Fielding Nair has come to help us with that. They were here last week, spending 4 days. It's a very different kind of company. That's why we hired them. They're educational planners first, they're architects second. If you check their website, fieldingnair.com, you'll see that none of the projects they've done are alike. They're all based on finding out the educational needs of the organizations they serve. Sometimes they renovate, sometimes they build new, but they're known for listening to the community and providing options that we can come together around about the concept of value. And I think that's really important for our community. We've heard that loud and clear. And they've got the notion that form follows function. So they've been spending a lot of time here for 4 days last week evaluating the Andover building, holding community meetings, focus groups, and the conversation really wasn't about bricks and mortar. It was about education first. So we've had some good feedback about the work they're doing, about the process that they're using, the integrity they seem to exhibit. And you can check the article if you'd like in Sunday's Eccentric as one point of feedback. There's also an editorial in that edition. But this is only a beginning, and I understand that. The long term, we're going to go through a 6-month process to see where it leads us. We have no predetermined conclusion for this. But we do believe that if we run a process of fidelity and that it moves along with integrity and people can stay involved all the way through, that we're going to arrive at an end product that will give us the optimal value point for our community and our district at this time. And so I'm counting on you to stay involved. I'm counting on your input, and I want to let you know in general what some of the next steps are. And if you please watch our website, we're going to give you much more concrete information as we go. But first of all, in December, on the 14th and 15th, Fielding Nair International will be coming back to touch base with all of our focus groups again. So if you've been part of a focus group, mark those 2 days on your calendar, and we will be calling on you to come back in and check in with the folks at Fielding Nair and with us. Your input was started. We want to give you some more feedback and bring you back in about every 3 to 4 weeks. So December 14th and 15th. Also, they're going to meet with our department heads internally at that time and talk more about educational programming. They're also going to more deeply evaluate our buildings. If you're interested in another community meeting, January 11th at 6:30 p.m. is something you want to mark on your calendar. January 11th, 6:30 p.m. we're going to have another public meeting where the folks from Fielding Nair will come back and share more about the work they've done, get more feedback from you, and we'll keep this iterative process going. In February, we will have a series of interactive meetings that will be done via webcast with Fielding Nair, and in March they're going to bring back a series of possible options for us. And then in April, we're going to process those options as a community, and then in May, that process will be concluding right about May 19th. So that gives you sort of a general outline, some specific next steps. We are committed to making this process, a really solid and clear process going forward, and we're thankful for FNI's help. Please, again, check our website and let's stay in touch on this. I want to thank you for all your involvement and all your interest in this work that we're doing, and I'm confident that we're going to get to an optimal solution here over the next 5 or 6 months as we do this together. Thank you so very much.